Have you ever thought about the fact that progress that will lead you to your success looks boring today? Let me say that one more time. The progress that we make that will ultimately lead us to our success looks boring today. Let that sink in. Someone once said, if you want to be successful, you must learn to love work. I mean, let's just think about it. Most of the times, the steps that it takes to reach your success are pretty uninteresting, mundane, boring, right? These are the things that must be done, but nobody wants to talk about it, and nobody wants to hear about it. For example, when you're working to improve your health, you've got to spend time, meal planning and exercising and doing those things over and over again on a regular basis, day after day, week after week, month after month. And if you're an A student, you're doing well in school, you have to sit down and spend time studying day after day, week after week, month after month. If you're writing a book, you're having to spend daily time writing on that book. Page 1, page 2, page 3. Next day, same thing. Writing. Page 1, page 2, page 3. Or in my case, you're spending 30 minutes a day writing. Every day, every week, every month. Or, let me be honest, 3 times a week, or whatever the case may be for you. Bottom line is, nobody wants to hear about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. Unless they can also relate because they're doing similar things, right? Like-minded people and people who are doing similar things, they understand that there's a process. And so they can appreciate that conversation. But the average person is not at all interested in any of those things that we just talked about. That is required for you to reach the success that everyone will recognize and see and know that you have done work. The end result, the thing that most people actually acknowledge, right? But we have to learn how to embrace the unspectacular. We must learn to appreciate the unspectacular. We must learn how to create fun out of what is not fun, okay? We have to learn how to make those mundane things more fun and enjoyable in our own way so that we can stay focused on our goal and continue to move forward with our progress. And what that really requires is discipline. That's not a word people really want to talk about very often, but let me just tell you, if you have any major goals or projects in your life that you're trying to work toward, let me tell you, discipline is a non-negotiable. It must be present in your life. You have to have a work ethic. You have to be able to kick yourself into a high gear when you don't want to do anything. You gotta sometimes give yourself a kick in the pants and say, okay, we're getting this done today. And it's not always fun and exciting to do what it takes, but it must be done. A good work ethic and discipline is major because it is too easy to put things off to another day, another week, or what have you. The end goal is what motivates me to do what I don't always want to do or feel like doing. Just knowing that I'm making progress and I will get there if I keep going, if I keep moving, if I keep doing a little bit every day. That is what keeps me moving. I know I'm getting closer every day. You have to learn to be consistent before you will ever see results. And consistency over time will bring about more motivation because you know that you're getting closer to the results that you're looking for. The other thing that you have to hold on to is that faith and that belief that all of your hard work is going to pay off. That investment of time that you have, the patience that you're developing within yourself to recognize that you've got to get the hard work done. You've got to do what it takes. And just knowing in your heart, mind, soul, and spirit that it's going to come together and you will be able to enjoy the fruit of your labor. That is what helps you to keep going, keep moving forward, and enjoy the journey. So let's think about how we can make the process more enjoyable. For me, when I am doing my writing sessions, for example, I like to sometimes play music, like instrumental music, while I am typing. And sometimes, I know it seems a little corny, but I like to pull up some of the Write With Me YouTube videos where someone has done a live and they record it so that while they're typing or working on their project, I'm able to work on mine as well. I don't usually follow them when they're live, but I do like to play the replays when I'm ready to write. And I don't know, I just like to hear the keyboards, their keyboard clicking and clacking while I'm typing as well. I don't know, it's just something I like to do. And it makes the writing process more enjoyable for me. Another thing that I like to do is kind of track my progress. I want to keep it fun. I don't want to make it intimidating for myself. And so I write like 30 minutes each session, and that makes it perfect enough for me to be motivated enough to just get it done, right? And then I'm able to, it's kind of like gamifying it in a way, because I'm able to, each time I see that I did my writing for that particular day or that week or whatever, the sessions that I said I wanted to have, I get to take away those days. It may not seem like much to anybody else, but for me, I enjoy it. I also like to keep up with my word count. So I'm calculating ever so often, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, I'll calculate and see where I am with my word count at this point, and it just makes it exciting for me. Go figure. But I want you to think about what it is that would make you excited about the things that you need to do. That's the purpose of this video today. It's like, I want you to just think about whatever is making you dread doing what you need to do to work on your project or task that you have in mind. How can you make it fun? And I would love to hear about it in the comments if you've come up with something, or that you already do something to make that thing more fun for you. I would love for you to share that in the comments below. And if this was helpful to you, I'm hoping that you will share it with someone else who might also appreciate this video as well. So that's all I have for you today, and I will see you next time.